So we're going to scoot on over here to mat number 3 just to keep the camera working. Got a 7-1 lead, and that would be for...
That's Caden Cast of Westby.
Caden Cast. Oh, just put his
nice job.
There's
he has
be
got that solid and pin time.
All right, we're moving. Moving and grooving here. So that's a...
Nice job, Caden.
We are bumping up to 175.
This, Randy, is one of those matches where it's a good thing we're up here and not in the middle of the mat.
Yep.
This is a couple of bulls.
Going to be some horsepower displayed out here, I'm sure.
Samson Digner, Royal, 31-6, is a junior. David Moline, I believe, is a returning state champ.
75 pounds.
Quick takedown for Moline and release. Schreier over on mat number 1. Yeah, Moline's pretty smooth. I've actually watched him since he was been in 7th grade. He's steady improvement.
You know, and again, one of those, just a really polite, respectful kid to it.
Yeah, he wears you down. He's. We got a fall on mat number 3, CFC. And Whitehall.
Is Meyer going to be the winner?
We're going to just keep it here on the... We'll report a score over there on mat number 1 with Schreier, the early takedown. And his opponent is Pittsville.
Getzinger. In this championship match, Randy, I mean, it's Digner is a tough young man, and Moline able to
kind of have
inflict his will.
Yeah, he kind of hope. There's a fall for Schreier. Attaboy.
And Moline really close to one.
There it is.
There it is. More of that synchronized wrestling.
Well, yeah, exactly. That was that weight class didn't take 3 minutes. 3 first period pins. I don't know if that happens very often, Scott, but 165, we just got the word, is no wrestle back. Not sure that David Moline broke a sweat there today.
Keep it up.
You're doing good.
This here has the makings of a good match here at 190 in the finals. Ryan McCoy from Hillsboro, and his opponent is Martin from Aquinas. Martin with the quick takedown, and McCoy with a quick escape. So
2 sophomores here, Randy. How often do you see that at 190 pounds?
That's just almost insane.
Ryan McCulloch of Hillsboro.
Gabe Anderson of Cashton down on mat 3 in the 5th place match. Wrestling Mateka from Whitehall. 3rd place match, Dewar, Pittsville, Fry, Royal.
Martin digging out a nice little arm bar there, which is, I gotta think, is no easy task with McCoy, but oh, he's got him tight. He takes him over. That's getting pretty tight. Yeah, it's pretty tight. There's a fall. So Martin of Aquinas is going to move on as your champ.
At 190 pounds with a fall in the first period.
A couple of pretty good sophomores, Randy. Would you like those guys on your team?
You know what? I'll take the lad from Hillsboro. He's he's got some serious potential there. He's a good kid. Watched him last year, and he was. I did not see him in middle school. I help out with the middle school program. Didn't see him in middle school, so I don't know what his experience is for wrestling is, but yeah, he's a specimen for sure. We're just going to scoot down here to. We got a win down here for that Anderson from Cashton.
Yes, Gabe Anderson.
He just recorded a fall, apparently, I guess. So we're going to mat number 1, where we've got Fry with a 2-0 lead, 5-0 lead now for Fry from Royal.
Looking ahead, Randy, to 2:15. This is going to be a match.
It's going to be a barn burner. Yeah.
Brady Lenhier Aquinas and Jackson Schromick of Blair Taylor. That is 2 bulls.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, Randy, both of those guys were running backs on their football teams.
Oh.
How would you feel about tackling those guys?
Well,
10-yard head start on you.
I would. Well, we got a fall down on mat number 1 for Fry. So he is our 3rd place finisher. We're going to slide back here to the middle mat here for the championship bout at 2:15. Scott, here, you want to take that, Scott? That's.
As we said, Leonard Aquinas, Stromick, Blair Taylor, our championship match. Mat 2, middle mat. Rodriguez, Brookwood, Larson, Whitehall for 5th. Bailey, New Lisbon, Neve, Pittsville for 3rd. But, hang on to your socks.
Two seniors here,
This is
Scott. So they're going to be going for it.
I'm going to say you're going to see these guys next week and very possibly the following week.
I think Shemek kind of got things shook loose a little bit there. He got thrown, but I think he got a knee in that personal area, so he's kind of fighting that off right now. Actually, if I was him, I would take a minute or two.
Absolutely.
What is it for injury time? 2?
1.5.
1.5. So I would take about 1:10, I think. Get things back where they belong.
Right.
And,
we can laugh about it. He's probably not laughing.
Having been there.
And I don't remember placings, Randy, but I know both of these guys have brought home hardware from
last year.
So.
Yeah. Shemek's a returning state champ. Shremick, is that how you pronounce it?
Schromick, I believe is how the Blair Taylor coaches.
Schromick. He kind of, I don't want to take anything away from him. He's a tough kid, but he kind of snuck in the back door. But you know what? That's what the back door is for at the state tournament.
Exactly. Look at this.
He's a bull.
Boy, I tell you what, there's some strength there, mister.
He's a bull. He's going to put him away.
He's got Lennier in some serious trouble.
Remember, his older brother was built pretty much exactly the same. Maybe had bigger thighs. I don't know. He was a brute.
Lennier so far able to fight this off, but it's taking a lot of gas out of the tank there too.
It's the gas mileage goes way, way down when you're down here.
You can watch the needle here. You know, Len here is one of those guys I've officiated several matches of his, and normally he's that guy with a dominating strength and just invoking his will. And man, Schramek just picked him up.
Yeah, he
separated the men from the boys.
Absolutely. Well, and the Aquinas boy, he's a fair amount taller, so he's just got the hidden strength, the leverage type thing. So he's going to have strength that most don't have. And then Schramek, he's just a beast.
Schramek leading 7-2, second period. Linear able to get an escape. Aquinas coach is wanting a stall warning there, not getting it. And this is far from over, too. I don't mean to imply that Schramek got this thing won by any means, but
yeah, I think we're going to see a bunch more points scored before this is over.
Both of these guys are capable of ending a match in a real quick hurry.
Yeah, nice duck. Ooh, that was sweet. You know, 215 pounder moving that fast.
There should be rules against it.
Well, my goodness. I mean, he just looks like a linebacker.
I've been called a lot of things, Randy, but fast was never one of them. Go figure, huh?
Yeah, well, you've heard the story about the tortoise and the hare. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't shortchange yourself there, Scott. Nice move. Nice speed. That was speed.
That was impressive. Schramek just
stuffed his head.
Dominating this match.
Spun around behind.
And I guess the thing that really surprises me, Lenier is a really good wrestler.
Yeah.
Hello, have you got us?
27 seconds left in the second. Schramek leading 9-2. 215-pound championship.
Just kind of a slow pull away here. I mean, Schramek going to get himself in some trouble. Now he's going to let him go.
And even at that, Randy, when he was there on his side, he was in some trouble. He was, and just never got nervous, bailed out, and
that's an excellent quality of the quality of an excellent wrestler is know when to bail and just get the heck out of there, regroup, restart, whatever.
Third period underway.
Well, now we're going to get a warning stolen against Schramek.
And that's warranted.
He's kind of backing up now.
He backed straight off the mat.
Got a decent lead. And
do it in an angle is one thing. And, it's a different tool if Lenier just hooked up and bulldozed him off, but he didn't. Schramek was backing up on his own will. So... And the officials are probably talking to him, too, at this point, telling him, hey, you need to circle.
And stay in.
As I kind of mentioned earlier, maybe you don't have to be busy. You just have to look busy.
Yeah.
And, Schramek is smart enough. Look at that. That is impressive. I don't know how else to say it.
That's horsepower. That was...
You can't fake strength.
No.
That's a match.
There's a fall.
A ton of credit to both of those guys. Like I said, Lenier is a really good wrestler, but this is Schramek's day. Congratulations to him.
That was impressive.
Your winner by fall at 215 pounds from Blair.
It was as almost to say, all right, I'm done with this. I'm going to just continue.
I've had enough of you.
You've been a thorn in under my saddle for too long. All right, we're going to slip down here to mat number 1 because we've got a New Lisbon boy.
We've got injury time. New Lisbon
2-0 lead.
Bailey and Neve of Pittsville. Neve is down. I didn't see what happened.
No, I didn't.
I can't tell.
I didn't either. I was too impressed with watching that, whatever that was on mat number 2.
Impressive. That's what that was.
haven't come up with a name for that move yet. Grab him and give him a throw, toss him down.
I'm going to call it the weight room special. Weight room 101. Looks to me like they're looking up in that head and neck area,
Okay,
Randy,
that's
which
not
just
good.
makes me a little uneasy, I guess. But you know, like I said, it's medals are nice, charts are nice, whatever. You absolutely above anything, all of that. You want kids to go home in one piece and not have to make a trip to the hospital or.
Well, especially that neck region. They're pulling off his ankle brand there. So this match is over. We're not sure, folks, what happened there, but is that Bailey from New Lisbon? It is Bailey, correct?
Yes,
he
yes.
is going to be your
Third place
winner. So don't know about a wrestleback situation here, but if the lad is hurt, it may not. And he's holding that arm, so that's.
Never like to see a match end in an injury default.
No.
But, you know, he's standing up and moving everything, so I guess we're somewhat fortunate. And you know, these guys are going to wake up with some serious aches and pains tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning's going to be a little.
They're young; they'll get over it.
All right, Scotty. So we're going to move over here to our championship bout, or
Championship match at 285.
We've got Henry Brigham up on mat number one.
I think I'm going to try to do here, Scott. I'm going to pull it back, and I'm going to try to get. I want to keep Henry in there because that's two of our guys. We got New Lisbon Corn over here for 5th. We'll keep an eye on that match. We got Pittsville and Aquinas here in the finals, but our interest is going to be with Brigham here from Cashton, and I don't know who that is that's Royal. What's that?
Yeah, Madden McCluskey of Royal.
McCluskey, there you go. Who had an upset win. Yeah, because Corn was the number 3 seed. Brigham with the early takedown, but now fighting off a roll. Well, now he's in better position.
McCluskey trying kind of a hog roll there, I'm going to call it.
Brigham now setting up a little hammer lock.
He likes that hammer, that is for sure, and he's good at it.
Well, I think he's going to get it. We do have a wrestle back at 215, so we'll have to wait around for that.
215 pounds, we will have a wrestle
Depending on, I guess, there we got a fall for.
between Rodriguez and Brookwood.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to try to keep the championship match in the camera frame here and try to get our 5th place match down there. That is New Lisbon and Brookwood.
All wrestlebacks will be on mats 1 and 2. All wrestlebacks will be on mats 1 and 2.
That's what I was going to come to ask. If you want us to shift so close down map 2.
Apparently, Beselich's barber is on vacation here, Randy.
He's got some big hair going on.
That's quite the mop he's got.
Yeah.
How many do you have?
That is, I guess I can't say I've ever seen that.
It's something.
You know, to each his own with the hair and stuff nowadays, but you know, I just like it back not that many years ago when wrestlers had to have short hair and
Right.
no beard, and I don't know. I'm certainly not judging him by any means, but I'm just saying that
And I agree with you. It just
Well, I always coached our kids as being a little bit, being a cut above and, going a little extra mile and taking care of yourself, stay groomed and all that. I don't know. It just seems like we've let some things go here that.
Well, and I don't know if it's you can call it a discipline thing, but if you're going to be the part, look the part.
Yeah, good point. We're into the second period here in this championship match, and 1-1. And over on mat number 3, we've got an 8-0 lead for Corn from New Lisbon.
This is if Zilkowski from Aquinas can pull this out, we're going to have a wrestle back at heavyweight as well.
Okay.
And I did not watch any of Veselich's earlier matches, but he too is coming in 33 wins, 13 losses, and only a junior, so it's a big young man. $15 seconds left, second period at 285, and still 1-1. Zilkowski, Aquinas, Veselich, Pittsville.
So where is the team sectional, Scott? Do you know? I guess I never heard.
I do not.
I'm guessing we're going to be seeing Aquinas and most likely Royal advancing. There's a fall down there on mat number 3 for Corn from New Lisbon. So he will be our 5th place.
Royal had a 20-point lead coming into this round over New Lisbon. And New Lisbon's had some wins out here in this round, but Royal has too. So I doubt that New Lisbon's going to be able to make up that difference.
Again, all wrestlebacks will take place on mats 1 and 2. All wrestlebacks will take place on mats 1 and 2.
Boy, this is going to end up, I guess I'll slide over here just to watch this championship match now. We're still tied up 1-1 here going into the third period. Partway through the third period. Well, there's a warning stalling for the bottom man, so this has been a pretty good match, Scott.
Yeah, this has been
this
closer than I thought it was going to be.
Kid from Aquinas is, well, I guess he's the 4th. Yeah, he was 4th seed, right?
Yes. Two-1 red and the lead here.
Pittsville boy's he's got to keep moving because he's been warned. So next one's he gets a point. Moves pretty well for a big guy.
Absolutely.
He's got some big old ham hocks on him. He knows how to use it. Oh, there was a head. Oh, he's out of gas though. Scott, he was out of gas. That boy.
Yeah,
he was fighting, and then all of a sudden it just like.
This match was about 20 seconds too long for him.
Yeah.
Aquinas Zilkowski is going to be our champ at 285.
And that is going to be a wrestleback at heavyweight, so we'll have to stick around for a little bit. Yeah, if he was oh no, he wasn't the running back. It was the 215-pounder. Yeah, I want to be.
Mat number 1, wrestleback at 113 pounds for 4th place. Cyprian Klein of Cashton, Noah Plum of Westby. You are up on mat number 1.
So we're going to go over to mat number 1.
Westby, mat number 1.
We've got our first wrestleback.
120 pounds. Second place wrestleback on
try to back up here a little bit, see if we can catch both those matches. Got some local
On deck on mat number 1,
interest
Jeff
here.
Bender, Royal, Monowak, and Zachary Bell of Hillsboro. You are on deck on mat number 1, Bender, Royal, Monowak, Bell, Hillsboro. Mat number 1. On deck on mat number 2.
Mat 1, Cyprian Klein, Cashton, and Noah Klum of Westby.
So what place is this for now, Scott?
Fourth.
This is a true fourth here now?
True fourth, correct.
So you win, you go on, you lose, you go home. Okay.
Fourth place match in the hole on mat number 1. Grady Nicklay, Aquinas Cash Kulig of Whitehall.
120 pounds.
Mat number 1. Nicklay,
This is for second, true second.
And this is Geyer of Westby and
Geyer.
Pangburn of Lisbon.
Because Geyer was in the finals, so.
At 285, there will be a wrestle back between Brigand of Cashton and Basements of Pittsville. At 285, there will be a wrestle back.
Oh, that's good. That the wrestle back at 285 will be a good match. I want to see them two boys wrestle. They didn't wrestle yet today, so
Right, yeah. They
it'd be
very similar matches against Zilkowski from Aquinas. And,
okay.
a junior and a senior. It's going to be a couple of good ones.
So we are done on mat number 1. So we're gonna, or no, we got blood time. We got blood time. I'm bad. All right, we're just gonna scoot over here and watch Geyer. This is Geyer, right?
At 138 pounds, fourth place wrestle back, Orion Anderson of Whitehall, Billy Miller.
Geyer has that is who is that from New Lisbon? Or is that New Lisbon? Yeah,
Yeah, Pangburn.
Pangborn from New Lisbon. Geyer's got him in pretty serious trouble at the moment.
Got a pretty good back half there. It did have. But Pangburn able to weasel out.
Kind of coming out of it, isn't he?
Mat 1
Oh, he's
looks
got it.
like Klein of Cashton's trying to stop some blood.
Might get himself in trouble there.
It's it was a tight cradle there. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Jaden came in as the number 1 seed and lost to Fleege in the championship match, but does come back for a true second. So
All right, so we're going to move back over here to 1.
Okay, in our wrestle back at 150, Esther from Pittsville will win by medical forfeit.
For what weight was
I
that?
didn't catch that either.
I didn't catch it. Okay. Oh, that was at 160.
And then when we're ready for awards.
That was 150. I don't know. We'll catch it. All right, here we go on mat number 2. We've got 126.
Is that should be Gazda from Brookwood and Hawkins of Westby.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Gazda, he's quick. They're both quick.
Yeah.
Off the mat there.
Ryan's mother, Tori Pedretti, I'm surprised we don't see her closer to the edge of the mat.
Those managers on mat.
Maybe she can coach from the bleachers too.
People clear the mat on mat 1. Photographers do not belong on the mats. Girls, off the mats. You do not belong on the mats.
It's not a middle school tournament, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, them boys come flying off the mat. You just never know what's going to happen. Boy, them.
And as an official too,
Yeah.
you know, there's a lot of times where you try to position yourself between the wrestlers and that edge of the mat. So if they do come flying, you're able to catch them, and you've got enough to watch without having to
I
watch.
don't have to worry about somebody sitting there. So I guess I'm not sure what this match that we're on right here on mat number 2. Is this for 4th, Scott, or is this for 2nd? This is 126.
26. This is that Gazda Hawkins match.
So that's for a true 2nd. Okay.
True second, yes.
So both boys are going to be moving on, just a matter of position now. We got blood time again on Matt.
We've got a lot of blood. He's got to have a couple of minutes used up there.
We're gushing down there on mat number 1. I hope it's not. He's holding his nose, so he must have. Hawkins has got Gosden in some trouble. Well, that's the end of the period. So we're going to have an 7-0 lead for Hawkins from Westby.
But
Our crowd holding tight here, Randy, for third period.
Yeah, we're going to have to
wrestlebacks, I should say.
Stay here for a while for that heavyweight bout. So,
but it helps too. It definitely makes a difference. We touched on it earlier. It's only a 30-minute wait now between matches, whereas it used to be 45.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking 45. So yeah, that's right.
Could have potentially dangerous here on mat number 2.
So speaking of some interesting changes, I didn't realize this till last night because I have not watched any college, but it's a three-point takedown now in college?
Yeah, that's my understanding, and I once in a while, but I don't watch a lot of it, but and I have heard a little bit of rumbling or discussion. Some people want it in high school too. I don't know. I feel like you could make a good argument either way.
Yeah. Well, usually it takes a little longer for things to follow from college, but I'm guessing we'll see it someday. Just my opinion.
We've got a final on mat number 1, Randy. Plum of Westby with the pin over Klein of Cashton.
We're rolling back and forth over here, Scott. I thought there for a minute Hawkins was going to be done, and now I'm the other way around. 12-5 the score before the fall.
That is a good match.
Yeah,
nice job.
So now
Ryan Hawkins.
We're going to move over here to mat 1. We've got to wrestle back at, I don't think that's 120. Maybe that is 120.
Should be, if I'm looking correctly, it should be Bender Royal and Bell of Hillsboro.
All right. We're going to go with that one. Zoom it up here just a little bit. Because we got, on mat 2, we've got a 138-pound wrestle back. So mat 1 is for 4th and Scott, I guess.
Correct.
Yep, okay. So
The 190-pound
Bender with the first takedown.
will be on mat 2 between Gavin Anderson of Cashton and Jackson Dewar of Pittsville.
not till 2:49.
And that is that younger Bender that we were talking about earlier, Jack.
Yeah.
Only a freshman. That's a pretty good record too at 27-11.
Yep. A lot of matches. Wonder what time the heavyweight. Guess I didn't check the time when they got done, but
we've still got several, at least a handful of other wrestlebacks. So I don't think we're going to have to wait, honestly. I think they're going to be able to go right into it.
I can tell them that you're still going to have a 132-pound on mat 1, and all the other ones are going to be on mat 2.
Yeah, there's still 2 matches on that one. But then with the wait time,
little bit of a break here, Andy. Just looking down at the awards area, I see Chad Powell, one of the Brookwood coaches. Kind of an unfortunate thing. His son Drew, my understanding, fractured his eye socket.
Yeah, I heard that.
2, maybe 3 weeks ago, which is one that you don't hear of very often.
Well, and Ethan Klinkner, that's crazy.
What are the odds? I mean, they both did it within a day of each other.
Right.
And both guys that would have been wrestling next weekend.
For sure.
For sure. And
yeah,
wishing those guys have good, speedy, healthy recovery.
It's just one of those things you can't tape that up, you know. Dang.
And in that area, you know, why risk it?
Oh.
To me, that's a no-brainer. You just don't wrestle.
I mean, the Powell boy was a sophomore, but, you know, Ethan was senior.
And I see Ethan here today encouraging on his teammates. But, what are the odds? Last year, Ethan had a leg injury that prevented him from postseason and had a couple of bad luck things here 2 years in a row. So.
Yeah, you know, the injury bug is real, Scott. My kid last year, he fractured a shoulder, and boy, it just takes you out of the game. I mean, he actually wrestled the whole year, but not very effectively.
That just sounds painful.
Yeah, well, we didn't know it until the end of the year. He got it x-rayed at the end of the year, and fragments of I seen the fragments on the x-ray. And my eye is not a good eye for, you know, when I can see it, you know it's bad.
You're not a doctor is what you're telling me?
That's exactly right.
Final on mat number 1, Bender of Royal picking up the win over Bell of Hillsboro. That's going to close out 120.
So we just hate to see that injury. These kids work their little tails off and then have something like that happen.
And like you said, especially as a senior. I mean, not that it's good for anybody anytime, but to have to end your senior year that way, that sucks.
Yep. No, it's about as heartbreaking as it comes.
We've got a 132 wrestle back on mat number 1, which
is that for 4th?
That is Nicolay of Aquinas and Cooling of Whitehall for 4th place. $138, if I'm looking at this right, should be Miller of Blair Taylor and Anderson of Whitehall.
And there's the fall on mat number 1 for, is that what you say, Nicolay?
Nicolay of Aquinas.
Nicolay.
I don't know how he pronounces his name, but I'm going to pronounce it Nicolay.
So it's got to be right.
Right? Is that...
he can just change the pronunciation. There we go.
He can adjust accordingly.
Absolutely.
He's young.
Yeah, we apologize if we are butchering names because that's kind of the tough part of this job.
We're trying.
Sometimes it's too.
We're just going to have to tell Ken to hire better qualified people
next year. He's got to up the bar here a little bit.
We can pick on him, can't we?
Announce immediately after.
Well, he won't know it for a little while.
Give awards the first.
What he doesn't know doesn't hurt him or us.
Guess if we get a call tomorrow afternoon, sometime late in the afternoon after he goes through this, then we might be singing a different song, but all right, it's all good.
We have caller ID. We can screen our calls.
At the south end of the gym. Immediately after the final wrestle match, we will give awards for 1st through 6th place at the south end of the gym.
I suppose we'll have to pack up all this equipment and take back, or do you think we should?
Well,
how mad could he be if we made him come back for
it? Make him run all the way from Mineral Point back up to here.
I think he'd understand.
Well,
But this is a quick pin.
We have a final on mat 2. 138 pounds. Miller of Blair Taylor is our winner over Anderson of Whitehall.
yeah, this guy here is getting wound up in our stuff.
I believe we should have a 150 wrestle back for second.
Well, this is the Anderson boy from.
Or did I miss that 150 match? Did that already take place? Royal and Pittsville?
They said something about medical forfeit.
That was the okay. That was that one.
I heard the folks behind me say something about that. So this is 190. Anderson.
Sorry, I blew up, Randy.
Yeah, try to keep yourself in check.
190. I am looking at Dewar of Pittsville and Anderson of Cashton. Would you concur?
And that is over. Wow. So that was for fourth, Scott, or was
Dewar, yes, fourth.
Okay, we will have wait time for wrestlebacks at 215 and 285. Those matches will both be on mat number 2.
Well, we're winding it down, Randy. It's
The next match can begin.
overall, I have to say, I think we've had a pretty healthy day, successful day. Saw some great matches. That 215 match was
that was crazy.
that's hard to beat that. Gail Pronchinsky and crew, nice job officiating.
Okay, so we just got the word here that there's a wait time for 215 and 285. So we're just going to take
All wrestlers in the first two
a little break here. We're going to shut this camera off, and
after
we will just kind of hang out here, and
start giving awards.
we'll be back. We've got at 2:15. Can you hear me, Scott?
Yep, I've got you, Randy.
Okay, so I can't see that. Pittsville and Brookwood.
Neve from Pittsville and Rodriguez from
Rodriguez from Brookwood. Okay. And this is for fourth place. So you win, you go on. Then we also have a wrestle back at 285. That cannot start till 3:07. Got the official word, which that isn't too far away. Should work out just about right when this one's over.
Nice facilities here up in the Crow's Nest. Barry Schmidt been very helpful getting us brackets and pertinent information, and Mark Helgeson on the PA system. You guys have done a really, really nice job here. This tournament has gone
Really smooth.
very smooth.
If it was about 2 hours closer, it would work even better.
Right.
But it's a beautiful drive up here anyway.
We haven't turned in our travel expenses to the boss yet. So.
Hope he didn't check the mileage on my truck before I left this morning. We might take a detour. So we got a warning stalling on green. That would be Neve from Pittsville. Yeah, both boys here are seniors, so they're going to keep her cranked up, I would imagine, and keep their season going. start of the second period while Rodriguez chooses down or is down. Oh, we got locked hands here now. If Rodriguez can get out of that, why he's going to be a 3-point move, but can't get out. So technical violation, locked hands on Neve of Pittsville.
Yeah, you saw the official signal that locked hands and holding it and allowing wrestling to continue, and that's the right call. You let him continue. The offended wrestler, the bottom wrestler, still has an opportunity to get the reversal, the escape, whatever. So absolutely the right call. But again, nice job to the guys in stripes today.
Well, I'll tell you, it's got that Neve boy. He got some big old square shoulders on him.
Absolutely.
He's not any small kid.
Yeah, you know, a lot of these wrestlers today, Randy, these guys know where the weight room is, that's for sure.
Well, you know, back when we were kids, we knew they were just big, strong farm boys. I guess we don't know that so much anymore because we have to assume that they're in the weight room. Maybe they are farm boys. I don't know, but we didn't even have a weight machine when I was in school. So
right,
my weight machine was the 10,000 bales of hay I threw every summer. So
bales of hay, rocks.
There's a fall for Neve. Actually, Rodriguez had the lead there. So
how about tobacco, Randy? Did you get in on that?
I never did.
Job.
I never did.
You thank your parents for that.
Will do.
Give your mother a hug tonight. There's some flowers.
Place winners, first through sixth place. Well, all 106-pound place winners, first through sixth place, report now to the awards area.
Going to
So we've still got 4 minutes here.
Immediately after the final.
Okay, so we're I thought maybe we're going to do some awards, but we're not going to. So we're going to just take a little break here. We got a couple minutes before.
We're going to hurry up and wait.
Exactly. Brigham from Cashton is coming up here, and that would be for second place.
113
All right, we're going to just check out here for a second.
It's definitely a family influence.
Wrestling family. Well, we are back for the final match of this super regional here at Independence. And we're going to see Henry Brigham versus this lad from...
This is Caden Besselich from Pittsville.
Both of these boys wrestled the Aquinas kid pretty good. Oh. Didn't quite go the way we were thinking.
It did not.
Get off there.
Brigham gave up that.
It looked like almost too easy.
And I don't know if it was even a throw. It was more of a fall.
Just a trip. Just kind of blocked that one foot and went down and
gave up 3 near fall. And Henry able to come off of it.
Yeah, I'm super impressed that he got off. He's going to roll this kid now. We're sure going to try.
Got the big boy hog roll going on.
That's where.
Had a boy, Henry.
That's where that old roll should have got.
Job.
No back points. Shoot. All right. Well, now he's got to get back to work.
Henry is not happy about that fella putting him on his back.
The old hog roll. I guess I've never heard that. So I'm going to add that to my repertoire.
It's not a patented term, so you're certainly welcome.
I'm okay to use it.
5-2. Henry's trailing here, just under a minute to go, first period. But nice little flurry of activity to start this.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what that was. And
true second match. So.
Yeah.
And once again, here's Henry. That hammerlock.
He's locking up the old hammerlock.
And if he gets this baby, look out. I think he's May have lost the true hammer lock,
Yeah,
but he's still got some leverage there in that arm.
Nope, now he's going to.
Bestlich able to fight it off. Right back to that throw position. Henry's got an arm over the head of Bestlich. Bestlich with an escape. 6-2 score, 12 seconds left. First period. Nice to see some good action here to start this.
Yeah, that's a good heavyweight match so far. 6-2 is our score at the end of the first period.
Green's choice. Bestlich wants neutral.
Henry's got to watch out for that block now again. I'm not really exactly sure what that kid did, but
Yeah, it really wasn't a true over and under.
and it didn't happen fast.
No, that's for sure. Still Bestlich reaching underneath and now way up high on that right arm, but Henry trying a trip, got it.
Henry's keeping pretty good position, getting inside head position there on that tie. No,
Well, Bestlich with a throw attempt that didn't work, but
watch out.
bounce back up.
Oh, that's a good attempt for Henry. He just about had it. So there's 8-2. Is that right?
Yeah, it was 6-2.
Well, Henry's going to get a reversal here. That'll help rather than escape. He's got to get a reversal. He's going to have to try to score some back points with this
drive right
move.
straight back into it. Henry, well, he's got the 2. 8-4 the score, 53 seconds left.
And these
Second
boys are
period.
pretty stout boys, I'm sure.
Bestlich again,
just pushed into him. There's the fall. Well, shoot. Henry Brigham goes down by fall here. So he'll be going to Mineral Point next week on a 3rd. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, that's going to wrap up the wrestling here for today. We're going to just scoot this thing over. And listen.
Final team scores. Aquinas ran away with this. That third round, a lot of Aquinas guys in the center mat in championship matches. So let's start at the top. Aquinas, our winner, 334 points. Royal Waniwak, 177.5. New Lisbon third at 150.5. Whitehall 125, Pittsville 124. To round out the top 5. 6 through 12 is Westby, Blair Taylor, Independence Gilmanton, Cashton in 9th, Hillsborough 10th, Brookwood 11, and CFC 12.
And there you have the place winners for the Indy regional. Scott gave the team scores earlier, so we're going to wrap this thing up and head back south. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the mat.